Oh, hey, ho! Welcome to the Redbeard Show. Strap your helmets. We got a fun episode this week. Got Vagabond in the house.
Hey.
We're having a good time. All right, well, let's get these hot things off because it's too dang hot in the shop for these hats. I brought them down for sweat rag, actually. So welcome to the Redbeard Show here on Pot TV. I want to thank my sponsors right off the top. Vancouver Seed Bank from Vancouver. And, well, I guess you figured that out from their name. Vancouver Seed Bank is in Vancouver.
No.
And they ship anywhere in the world. So contact them at vancouverseedbank.ca to get your seedy needs fulfilled. And I want to thank now Kind Selections for sending me this amazing medicine. This medicine is the goods right here, folks. If you need some good medicine, you contact Kind Selections. And while you're at it, why not spread out the love and contact Beard Brothers Concentrates, because they also got the goods. Beard Brothers Concentrates here on the West Coast makes the finest concentrates ever. I want to thank Prairie Mountain Medibles, Prairie Mountain Lifestyle, sorry, I mix that up all the time. Good friend in the big city of Vancouver, Jade, making the best medicine in my tummy can handle. She just made the latest batch of chili that rocked my socks, I gotta tell you. Super straight chili. All right. I want to thank Dirty Dave for sending me these amazing shirts.
Dirty Dave.
I've never looked so good, my brother. If you want to look this good, you can try by getting the clothes down at CCHQ, Mark Emery's headquarters. Now I also got to thank Remo's Nutrients for letting me grow the finest cannabis in the world. Remo Nutrients is where it's at. I'm vaping on some Girl Scout cookies right now. Pretty amazing. Thanks, brother. All my meds burn super clean. Super happy with the product. I can't be happier, I gotta tell you. Don't forget the AIM kilns. We switched the camera angle today so you can check out this model. Oh, it's almost on the camera angle there. We're working with AIM kilns here on the show. Vagabond's got one in his shop.
You hooked me up, brother. Thank you so much.
We love them. Yeah, man. AIM kilns rocks. And last but not least, I want to thank my amazing beer sponsor. Cheers to 12 Kings Pub in Vancouver.
Thank you, 12 Kings.
Cheers to good friends. Cheers to good places. And cheers to good cannabis. All right. If you want to find 12 Kings Pubs, it's all in the name. 12th and Kingsway. So don't forget to check them out. Tell them I sent you. They'll hook you up with the sweetest. They got a Redbeard selection on the taps. So you go and ask what I recommend this week.
You got a Redbeard pick?
You betcha.
Oh.
Pretty much. It's kind of informal. If the bartender goes, who? Well, give him shit. Ask for Armin. I'm having fun. Alright, so here we are, listening to some Grateful Dead, having fun. We're making beer mugs today. Everyone here, it's a good beer mug. Here's Vagabond's example.
Oh, wine glass beer
Wine
mug.
glass goblet. I love beer out of a wine goblet. It works really good. Just like a Stella. It's supposed to be drunk out of a goblet.
Oh, yeah.
But this one here's got a fancy pipe involved there. Pretty crazy. So Vagabond's been down south, up north, all around.
Man, I missed you.
I missed you too, bro. This shop's been quiet around here.
It is. I keep talking to you when I'm blowing glass and you're just not there. Hey, man. Oh.
That makes the two of us.
Wow.
The show's been lonely without you too.
Wow. Back in the hood.
Back in the hood. Look what he made here. Let me show off your latest work, brother. Vagabond always impressing me here. He's got the monster rigs, and this time he's really done himself spin an eyeball on the dome, and that is a removable dome. And he welded the factory, what size is that, 18 mil? 14 mil factory 14 inside the head. Pretty fucking awesome. Two dabbers that work off of here. Anyway, there it is. Vagabond. Here, get the shot with your face in there too. There you are, buds. Killer. Okay, so we're making beer mugs. We got some kind of plan. It's a little bit of a plan. You're making the handle, I'm making the mug.
Let's do it.
He's making. So we're going with a red one first. I just finished doing a tube pull. Let me show you what that looks like. Pretty big and hefty tube pull, and that is a. It's hard to see because it's so hot, but the colors are an exotic red. Some kind of, what was that one called? It was a passion. So it's like a triple amber purple type of thing.
Oh yeah.
And
triple
red in the middle. Oh, Sierra Brown. That's what that other one was. Sierra Brown.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, it's kind of reds and a bit of amber purple. Should be good.
With some nice clear in there, so.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, did I show you this tube? I'm always cautious about putting caramels and amber purples in.
Oh.
Isn't that a lovely blue?
Yeah.
Let me show the camera. I made this on an episode. This was in the Stuff and Puff episode. Triple layer. Isn't that lovely? Look at the other side.
Triple layer.
Poop stain. That's like poop stain brown.
Oh.
See the caramel and the Sierra brown? That's,
you know what? It's oil drippage.
Yeah, well that's what we talked about. Hanging the oil off there like
an oil spill.
But wouldn't it be funny too to put a sculpted little butt cheeks hanging right off the side there? Just the diarrhea bomb. I don't think it's been done. Have you ever heard of a diarrhea bomb?
No.
I don't think it's been done.
No.
I like to do things unusual and abnormal.
Man, you've done good since I've been gone. You got freaking concentrates and
Thanks,
beer.
man. Beer sponsor, yeah.
Kilns.
Totally, kiln sponsor.
Killing it.
Working my ass off, brother.
Killing it.
You saw my new bus?
You're a beast.
I got a yard full of buses. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
On top of the world!
Oh. Yeah, you got some toys.
I want to say big hello to some family visiting from Calgary. They're going to tune in and say hi on the show. So thanks for visiting us this weekend. And yeah, we're having a good time. It's a long weekend.
Yeah.
Suits the mood. It's getting hot in here, man.
Should I turn it on?
Yeah, we're gassing out here. Alright. My torch has been going the whole time. Get that fan on. I suppose we better get to work, eh?
Alright, I'll get to work.
Now, Vancouver Seed Bank's going to be giving away some genetics in the chat room. So if you're not in the chat room already, get in there now. And I'm just going to adjust this screen here so I can see the chat room. And make sure it says we're streaming. Hey, how's the sound out there? Can you hear us? Is there anybody out there? Hey ho! Well, it looks like we're working. Alright. And the seed bank is giving away the seeds at 4:30 sharp. Don't be late. Be early. Early bird gets the seeds. I didn't save you any. Oh, we got a friend Dave here behind the scenes working the volcano. If you want to poke your head in, you're very welcome to. Dave, his friend, is actually Rick's father-in-law, I guess we could say, can't we?
There you go.
Yeah, it's the truth of it. Good genetics, my friend. Talking about good genetics. Alright, well anyway, if you want to fill yourself another Kano, it's, you know how it works now. Here's the grinder. And I don't mind if you fill more volcanoes. I'll hit those. Alright, so the plan here is Rick's already rolled a piece of 32 mil tubing in some ruby. Did you pick ruby?
It's actually dragon's blood.
That's what we got here from Rick so far, and it's just been rolled in the red, and then he just kind of changed the shape of it there a little, sagged it one way and then the other. And now are you doing your eyeballs?
I'm gonna do a bunch of eyeballs.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna try and do a whole bunch of eyeballs.
Killer. And I'm gonna do some wigwagging. So, I think we'll leave the camera where it is for now, but maybe we can do it. You want me to come over for close-ups
Maybe
later?
someday you should do eyeballs and I'll do the wig wagging.
That would be a fun thing. Well, we were talking about keeping these two mugs.
Oh yeah.
So,
maybe on the second one.
why don't we do that?
Oh, it's been a long time since I wigged a wag.
This show's always off the cuff. We have never really had a plan, so let's go for it. That's a really good fucking idea. I also thought of, if we got time, I might do this as a double layer piece with this clear sleeve on the outside. Note this mug has the, it's kind of like a glass within the glass. So we might do that. There's no real plan. But to be happy, relax, have fun, and get to work. If you're new to the show, and you're wondering why this fucking hippie keeps telling you to get to work, I'll just clue you in on the history of that as we get started here. A good friend of mine, my best friend Milner, up at the up in Birkin at the glass gathering. That's one of his favorite sayings. Get to work! And he likes to shout that out on his property. And to me it means a lot because of my experience of living there. It's some of the best years of my life. But as well, I morphed the meaning of it a little bit. For me it means I get to work. It's a privilege to be able to do what I do. And especially with all of you out there. It's just a privilege. I'm blessed. I'm so happy to be where I am and doing what I do. So I get to work. You understand what I'm saying?
You don't want to quit and go work for Walmart?
No, they wouldn't take me. I applied. Told me I had to shave. I'm just joking. I would never apply.
Gillette salesman?
I got shut out of Facebook this week. Did you see that? If you were looking for me on Facebook the last couple of days, they shut me out, man.
I don't like it.
They said prove it's the real Redbeard. So I sent them ID, and they should have it all straightened out shortly. There is only one. Anyway, about time I get on the old Instagrams anyway, eh?
Instagram, buddy.
Where it's at. I don't have a smartphone. I never have. So I guess I gotta.
At least just need an iPod Touch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, I gotta do it because I'm putting Bluetooth speakers in the bus, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the way to go. Okay, so I've just got this tube. It's really thick. Notice how long it took me to get this even soft. So this is not the most evenly heated right now. I got a cold spot over here. Anyway, I'm just gonna pull it out slightly, hitting the wall a bit there. Pull this side out a bit, just so I got a bit of room to work with. Do a little bit of wig wagging. This is thick though. Holy smokes. Thick glass. Very big. Yeah, we just got a beauty day here. Total bluebird. It's got to be close to 30 degrees. It is in the shop for sure. That's why I like these awesome organic cotton shirts that Dirty Dave makes. You gotta wear the natural fibers, folks. It's the best for ya. Allows you to sweat. Alright, so there we go, that'll do it. Now I got that side hot, so I might as well start over there. Just gonna get my flame as hot as I can here. I am working on a concentrator, so I could be hotter if I piped into that system behind me, but I'm oxygen shrewd. Does that make sense? I'm really cheap when it comes to oxygen. You are too. How many pounds do you run that torch on, pressure?
About 14.
That's amazing.
That's the one good thing about Red Max.
Yeah, Red Maxes are great torches. I started on a Red Max. Straight from Nortel about... But I started on the National.
Actually, I want to give Nortel a shout out. Hey,
Nortel's awesome.
I tossed up the PSI so high I busted a valve.
Oh?
They sent me a new one for free.
Nice.
For free.
Yeah, Gene and Peter at Nortel in Mississauga, Ontario.
Great people.
Yeah, they always sponsor the glass gathering. They're always supporting the artists. They're really great, and they make amazing tools. That Red Max is really good.
Oh yeah, customer service is instantaneous.
Yeah, I like that about AIM too. As soon as I needed a relay, they had it in the mail before I paid for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was before I really knew him very well. Like I was any other Joe then, something calling him. I didn't have this sponsorship or distributorship with them at that time. That's why I really like the products.
Oh yeah, they're nice looking on that. Beauty.
So I got my my blow tube sure got thin and twisted there. Check that out. Almost closed, but it's still open. Air's still going through. Okay, so now I'm gonna just start wig-wagging this. Vagabonds attaching eyeballs. I might just do 2 wig-wag balls. I think that you're way faster than me on this. I got a lot of ground to cover here.
Oh, I got some eyeballs to go here.
So my blow tube just broke off. I'm just gonna disc nip that end to a little wider open while I'm at it. Like that. And then I'll put another blow tube on. Maybe one that's open at the end of it. There we go. I'm gonna just tighten this flame up a bunch. I'm finding my Lynx torch is too dang slow for what I'm trying to do here. So I'll use my Mirage and I'll just tighten it up with this top knob here. That's the second oxygen valve. It really blasts that flame nice and hot and narrow. And I'm just doing really broad wigwags, so I can heat up a fair amount here. I'm not really worried about it being a super tight pattern. So anyway, as you can see, I don't know, can you? It looks white hot on my screen. I got a Shade 5 lens on the camera, but... So watch my hands and arms. This is the bender back. I bend it down and I continue to rotate towards myself. Like that. Raise them back up and continue rotating. That gives it a bit of a double twist there. Saves a lot of time on these wigwags. So before I move on, I'm just going to puff it out a bit while I have it hot. I think of that often, just really trying to save time. Oh, while I got it hot, I might as well do this or this, right?
You're doing this for a living, time is money.
Every second counts when I'm into my production mode, for sure. It can get really addictive when you get into making money and you know that, shoot, a 15-minute break costs you, you know, whatever, this much money, and you don't want to even take breaks. You're like, get all greedy mind. I have to remind myself that this is I don't have to remind myself that it's fun. I have to remind myself that it's not all about money. So don't forget to enjoy every step of it along the way. And that's true for whatever the hell you're doing in life. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses.
However, more money, more buses.
That's right. I need more buses. I got an eye on a 57 Chevy still. I just picked up a 54 Fagioli twin coach.
Oh, it's a beauty.
It's one of the rarest buses around. It's actually like a moving truck. Take a moment and Google that business. Fagioli twin coach. It's a 1954. The only examples I could find on the interwebs were in frickin' museums.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, so pretty stoked on that. And I knew exactly what it was when I saw it sitting in the farmer's field there on the ad. It blew me away, because I'd seen them before. Alright, so there's the third wag, real quickly done. You probably didn't even see me drop my hands. It doesn't take a lot of motion there. It's really all in the hands. Alright, I'm just going to ball this up, gather it up, gather around. Oh, did we blow? Oh, 421, look at that. How about it? 420. Get to work. I got a dab for that business, but I'm just going to have to wait a minute for it. Oh, what's that? I hear behind me. The volcano. I almost said volcano fairy, but I don't know that well yet. Anyway. Take us off. Well, it's in the judge's hands.
I think Americans don't quite know a whole lot. We don't hear a whole lot down there.
No, I'm sure they don't. So first of all, there's two very important court cases in front of the Canadian courts right now. To which court case do you refer? The growing your own cannabis, such as myself. Yes, it is in front of the judges right now. We just did our closing arguments. And he's delivered. I think it's looking great. You should have heard him shoot down the Crown attorney, man. It was really great. Yeah, there's some. I watched video of it online, so I know it's out there if you do want to watch some of the trial. But it was great. Kirk Tusaw and John Conroy did a great job. Really appeared to me like the judge was favoring our side. Well, it's hard to tell in those, but there's always a bit of a vibe, you know what I mean? Kind of between the lines vibe. The judge can't help put out, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I think it's good.
When do we know?
We don't know when we know.
Anytime?
Anytime, but more than likely a month or two.
Okay.
And then the other court case is before they're also deliberating the Supreme Court on the extracts. So the two of these are really hand in hand before Canadian court right now. And that one, you know, that one went really well as well. That's the one I watched the video on actually. And I read the transcripts from the other case. But the extract case in Toronto was, I mean, if it doesn't go through, it means the government wants children that need cannabis to treat their epilepsy, they have to smoke it by law.
Yeah.
So here they are touting how they're all about the children, and they think they can't have cannabis dispensaries or home growing because it harms the children or some bullshit. Meanwhile, they're doing this.
Well, it just makes sense that you can smoke 10 joints or you can smoke a couple dabs. And it's not any different.
Exactly.
So,
and don't forget about just the cookies and the edibles.
Exactly. We don't have to inhale
and the CBD oil underneath your tongue. There's a lot of people affected by this. It's crazy. So, I'm just rounding off this, it's a slow-moving beast, this tubing I pulled. Very thick, nice big piece I've got here. So it is a fade to clear. You can see that all of the swirls are on one side of the tube, and the other side is all clear. So I can pop my hole on this clear side, and on the middle of the color side, and that's how I stack them up to get that pattern. Now when you're stacking wigwags, it's very important to match up the wigwags first of all. So the next one I'll do 3 wigwags, just like I did this time. But also, you don't want to twist it too tight. You're only doing a half a turn each time. If you go all the way around, then you've got no clear on the other side. Your color will come right onto the other side.
Oh,
follow what I'm saying? It's very shallow wigwags, is another way of putting it. If the wigwags are like wavelength, it's a very low wavelength. It's just a whoa, 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 like that. Not too sharp like this. Follow? Follow. Picking up what I'm putting down. Alright, well, I'm almost ready for my 420 dab. I'm always late, whatever I do. Ever since I had children, I swear, I use them as my excuse. Alright, so I'm just going to remove my hollow handle side, relying on this cold seal punty I've just attached. A little more heat would get things done a little quicker over here. It's funny, I think the live nature of this show suits my personality because I really don't have much patience. When I'm working, glass demands patience. You often have to like heat the glass up slowly and you're waiting for the glass. I'm always kind of in a hurry, get her done. So, doing it all live. Just kind of
I don't know, I've seen your 500 section miniature 3-inch long. I'd say you have some patience there.
Oh, that's for sure. I can. I can. What I need. So, I'm realizing I actually popped that hole on the wrong side. No big deal. I could punty that up. I could pop the other side of it. So I think what I'll do is just punty up to it. I've made a mistake. I should have popped the clear side. Sometimes you just gotta think it through for a second. If I had my handle on the clear side, then I can attach it to the red on the other side. So, but maybe what I'll do is I'll just stick it on the red. We'll work from that side. It's all good. We'll switch it around later. And this one is not a cold seal, but it's not quite a hot seal either. I intend on cracking off that weld I just put on. You know, I think I'm just gonna do 2 wigwag balls here. Did I say that already?
Oh yeah, that'd be
Yeah, that
nice.
took a long time.
For sure.
So I'll just do a clear ball, and then the wigwag, and then another wigwag, and then another clear ball on the top. If I need it. I might not even need that. And then I'll have time, hopefully, to sleeve it in the tube. Oh, I forgot to bring the triple bubbler downstairs. I might have to run up and grab that. I totally fucked it up, folks. I totally fucked up the triple bubbler. And maybe what I'll do is, this is what I'll do. If you can go back through that episode and figure out what I did wrong to make it so that this bubbler is still intact, no cracks, no deformities, nothing wrong that way.
You still smoke out of it.
It can still smoke out of it, but it doesn't bubble correctly. All chambers aren't functioning correctly. So, or I will give away free glass to the first person that can figure out what I did wrong from watching the episode. Because I remember a point on the episode where I clearly said I gotta do this, and I even pointed at the camera and said, I gotta do this, this is where I gotta put this. And then I turned around and I took it out of the kiln, and I did not put it where I was supposed to. So I'm trying to be vague and give you some hints. So the prize will be some free glass that I will ship to you if you can figure out what I did wrong on the triple bubbler. I fucked it up. But I'll save it. I'll fix it. I'll fix everything. Almost everything. I hear it. Okay, I'm playing again. This guy knows how it works. Oh, yeah, I know, eh?
The third arm.
Well, now that I have a beer sponsor, I guess the next step is a beer assistant.
Beer assistant.
Any guest in the shop is automatically a cannabis assistant. Okay, so this bubble is pretty oblong, it's not very round, it's a little bit thin. So I just gotta pour heat into it, turn slowly, let it droop down, and let the glass gather up. Let it get thicker. Because when it gets too thin, you can't do much with it. You gotta gather it up. Now I'll do some marbury. Hey, remember when I was looking for that V-neck tool?
I brought it over to you.
Oh, fuck.
I was in
Oh, that's hilarious. I thought for sure it was there the whole time.
No, I found it.
Rick, it was right in front of me the whole time. I'm losing it. Oh, that's hilarious. I was looking for that tool earlier. Okay, so just that marbury rounds it out roughly. Oh, Vancouver Seed Bank giving away seeds in the chat room. Get it to work. Alright, so that's close enough for now because I'm going to join it up to another piece and we'll work it more then. I just got to pop a hole in the end here. Transfer my hollow handle. There we go. Did you turn that radio up much too, brother?
Oh yeah.
You got some pig pendant behind you here. So now this handle's still hot. See that? Still liquid? I'm going to hit it down here and break off that other handle. Remember I had a cold seal which wasn't too cold? So it did crack off, but it left me a little shard of clear there. No big deal, we'll swipe that away. We just finished cleaning that up. There we go.
I'm at 2 eyeballs.
Let's show the camera there. See your viewer?
We're at 2. 2 down. 2 down.
Safety brake?
Gear brake. Safety brake.
Safety brake for me. Vagabond may allegedly enjoy cannabis, but allegedly, he was such a lightweight, he would allegedly probably fall over and have a nap. So, that's all alleged. We have no facts here on the show. Just rumors and speculation.
I'm not even here.
So let's see in the chat, who won that seeds lemon skunk, eh? Is that what you're giving away there, Seed Bank? Because I have grown the lemon skunk before. I grew greenhouse seeds lemon skunk. And pretty good, pretty good. I liked it. I'm not a big fan of the lemon taste, to be honest. I like the sour, the skunk, the kush. I mean, if we're gonna have our medicine, we might as well pick our correct taste as well as our correct effects, correct? Correct? All right. Well, I think it's time we enjoy some Kind Selections blueberry wax. I've got one of these open already, right here. Beautiful texture. I've been oxidizing my nail a little bit lately because I ran out of butane, so I figure whatevs, you know? It works. Got me a twisty point dabber. Oh, bit of my prep work off the bench. When we say functional glass, we mean functional in every regard. So this is, of course, extracts of the finest degree from Kind Selections. That's a red hot nail. We'll let that cool down. Red piping hot! Shout out to the boys on Quadra Island if you're watching. Shout out to the Canmore crew, Team Berta. Stoked to see y'all at the Glass Gathering. It's going to be a lot of fun this year at the Glass Gathering, June 26, 27, 28. Hey, I got to tell you a story. Just a few days ago, saddest kind of shitty news, bluegrass band can't play.
No.
Totally, man. These guys rock. 5-piece bluegrass band.
No.
Larry, a real good friend of mine, is the bassist. Turns out, well, hold on. We're going to get Larry still to play. I'm going to try to hook him up to play with the Tall Brothers. He already did. They can play as a trio, I hope. And then the same day, not like, but minutes later, I get a message. Hey, it's my good friend that lives up in Birkin, in the Pemberton area. Wants to know if you can come play the gathering. Some bluegrass, reggae, gypsy mix. Like, alright, we got the karma going here. We're good.
We got music.
So, blueberry wax, eh? I like saving the wax for my vapor pen. Out of a dirty, dirty Redbeard bubbler. Just dripping with resin. Delicious. Hey?
Back to work?
Back to work, baby. I gotta wet my palate. Let's see what I'm enjoying today. Beer of the week, I'm back to my favorite. I couldn't help myself. Jan grabbed him in town for me. It's from Red Racer Breweries. These guys got a lot of good beer. They're in the Surrey area. I like supporting the local craft breweries. So does 12 Kings Pub. So get down to 12 Kings Pub. In town, Redbeard, Senka.
I have to ask you about a beer you had last week.
Oh, I was trying to. Oh, that's a good story because I was trying to save a couple for the show.
Oh no, you can't say those. It's too hard. I understand.
Yeah, Deschutes.
Deschutes Brewery out of Bend, Oregon. Huh?
Well, I gotta tell you this other story. So Jan found those, eh? And she didn't even know that Deschutes. She didn't know we liked them. She didn't know I liked their Obsidian Stout. I like their Black Butte Porter. So anyway, Jan, my partner, buys them in town. And then she comes over and says, this beer is just amazing.
Yeah.
And then she looks at the bottle. It's made in Bend, Oregon. Jeez. And then I swear to God, she says something like, is there anything in Bend, Oregon we can visit so we can just go get some of their beer? And dude, I was like, the fish are playing there this summer.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, so I'm working on my passport. Well, cheers to good music, cheers to good beers, cheers to good friends, cheers to everything. I think these should, I like it when they call them libation cups. a term we don't really use in North America, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Libation. It just means like a celebratory toast. And it doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be like a libation cup to have your soma drink or your cannabis. Anyway. A little calm after the storm. My lungs are a little raw from that. Titanium was a little too hot, I think. Alright, well I'm gonna go, I'm going in on you, Rick. Can I come close up?
Come on in.
We're coming over. Coming over. Go on mobile. Just hold on, folks. Hopefully we don't unplug anything. We're coming over. So Vagabond's going to show us how he does his.
Got some new eyeballs going on with it makes a green that sparkles better than Dichro. I'm not going to tell you the colors, but glassblowers out there, you can try and guess them. It's a two-part. I build all my eyeballs piece by piece. I don't use millis. I'm not opposed to it, I just don't make millis.
Excellent. You can see how dirty my bench is. Jordank is in the chat room because he's been wanting to see an eyeball made so bad.
Where are you, Jordank? You're in the neighborhood.
I know. He's going to come out one of these
I think
days.
he should come out.
Yeah, he will.
You've just been invited.
There you go. Into the inner sanctum of the torture chamber.
Into the sweatshop.
The sweatshop, right. So see how he marvers those flat? Gets a nice round marver. Yeah, I'm just going to get started on my other wigwag.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to keep doing eyeballs. Key is get a nice round circle on the end of your piece there. Don't go with an odd piece or you're not going to get a nice clean circle. Then melt it in nice and good.
What would you do if it wasn't round?
I'd put another dab on top of it and cover it up.
Yeah.
Because if your eyeball's not round, well, it's just shitty. Then I do clear over the top of all the color for a little magnification. If you're finding your colors are starting to boil, go further out into your flame, or soften it up.
Yeah, buddy.
Better to go further out.
Yeah, you want to keep an oxidizing flame on those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last thing you want is a bunch of tiny air bubbles. Just makes the whole thing weak. I think carving glass goes pretty much against all the rules of glass blowing.
Yeah.
Everything you're not supposed to do, you do in carving glass.
The acute angle theory.
Oh, that just goes out the window, eh?
Yeah. But what you can do is take your micro torch and hit every one of your little creases and wrinkles real quick. And that just polishes up that acute angle. And
Absolutely.
You're still within the rules, brother.
Absolutely. Now the nice thing about eyebrows It's pretty much like molding when you're building. You can cover mistakes, imperfections.
Good, brother. Hey, did you ever see BB King?
Oh, I've never seen BB King live.
It's a good show.
I'm sad.
Yeah, I got to see him.
Sad day.
I wanted to play his music on the show.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I was afraid of that copyright rule.
Oh, they might X us out in states, eh?
Yeah. So I tried to stick to live recordings and kind of stuff that's not on the, stuff I got in hand, really.
Yeah.
Still looking for anyone that wants to send me some of their own music.
Hey, live music.
Any kind of reggae, kind of hippie music. Be down to listen to it on the show. Looking for musicians to fill that gap. I can do a little bit of the oomsie, but as long as it's not too techno.
I'd say more reggaeton style, down tempo, mellow. I don't think you need any acid trance.
No, but I've enjoyed a track or two of like dubstep here and there, or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh yeah, there's some great stuff
Some
out
good
there.
hip hop out there I've listened to. But what I'm asking here is if there's anyone out there that's got some homemade fucking music they want to send me. I appreciate that stuff. That's why we got 5 bands at this year's gathering.
Oh, buddy.
3 DJs. Yeah, the one is replaced. The Courageous Mountain Rangers can't make it, but the other guys are. Fuck, I can't remember their names. Sorry, folks. But my dread friend up in Berkeley there is going to play. But we do have the Tall Brothers playing. The beautiful people, friends of mine, Bill and Tom, and we got Doja from Vancouver coming up.
Is that a reggae band, Doja?
Yeah, they do play reggae. And they got a reggae bod. They're kind of funky. A little bit of rock. Most of their own music, right?
Are you still looking for volunteers for the...
Yeah, it looks like we might have lots. So at this point, I still probably fucking am. So last year I was short-handed. So I really just don't want that to happen again. But if I'm swamped with volunteers, I guess I just ask you to be prepared with a little bit of cash to get into the gate if I am swamped already with some volunteers.
I have to say that...
Indeed I am. I really am. The kitchen is always swamped. We always got a lot of cleanup. It's just the gate.
That's what I mean. It's such a family, event that everyone should volunteer.
Yeah, a lot of people do is just... Milner is also the rule is you'll be given a plastic bag upon your arrival. And you have to pick up any and all garbage that you see while we're at it. Especially cigarette butts, bottle caps.
Oh yeah.
But, there's goats on the property and they'll eat stuff like that. It's not good for them.
We're at 3 eyeballs.
Yeah.
I gotta toss this in the kiln because the top ones are getting cold.
Well, why don't we just spin that around and get an angle this way for now, see if that works. Or should we go back to just spin it right there and just spin it around. See the viewfinder there.
Sorry folks for the... I'll get you in there.
It might be too close to get... Oh, I just slapped that into my piece. Hilarious.
You know, if you were shorter, it'd be just fine.
I'll scooch.
There you go. There he is.
I'll scooch for y'all. I just fucking whacked the end of the light onto which had color right onto the clear part of my breath. Classic.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna come the other way. Actually, I'm gonna do a little close.
Sure, you be the cameraman. You're fucking trained for that business. another rumor and speculation is that you'll be doing a bunch of filming at the Glasgow.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be trying to put together a documentary again this year. Might be more of a shareware project. I'll probably have to do or hire someone to do a lot of the editing aspect, but we'll see what kind of volunteers we have for that. I'm going to set up a couple different GoPros in the tent at the gathering. White hot. Alright, so that's probably enough of that. Pop that out. Try and get it as round as I can at this stage. Pushing my hands together slightly. Just kind of pushing the glass in, balling it up. That's called gathering it up. I gave it a slight twist, so now I'm just twisting it back this way a little. No problemo.
Okay, folks, we're going to cross over here.
Are we going back to the corner?
Yeah, you just scoot out, I'll scoot under you.
Back. Make sure it doesn't get unplugged at the extension there. There, I'll get it. It's got to go all the way back.
Even further?
I'll get it. Here we go. Back in the corner. Get in the corner, camera. Get in the corner, viewers. Hey, that's pretty good. Look at that. First shot. I love it when that happens. Hey-ho. Alright, so now I'm just working on the termination of this second ball. I figure I should twist it up a bit. It's just coming off straight, so using my small plane, get a little bit of heat sunk into the glass before I even twist it. And so I think that's a mistake a lot of rookies make, is going to move the glass too soon. You really got to think about the heat base, sinking heat into the piece before you manipulate it. So, just twisting it back this way. So now I won't make that same mistake twice. What was my mistake last time? I put the hole in the red. So this time, I'll put the hole in the clear, opposite the red. So, I'm looking at the center of the colors right back here. And you can actually look through the piece and make sure that you are on center. I need to move this way a little bit. Pretty close. Maybe this way just a little bit. Looking on it this way helps from the point. It's really important to get it opposite. Okay, pop that hole and let's throw a, well, not a clear handle. The best way to finish this termination is to just momentarily punchy up to this side. And now that I've got that hole popped, I can remove this handle. Alright. Not my tightest wigwag ever, but we're going with it. Like you said, I think we might keep these cups for ourselves. Haha! Oh, just slam a handle on here. And I can see right here, it's totally not centered. It's not even fucking close. Hilarious. How did I do that? Oh, I see why. Ah, it is centered. I was looking at the wrong part of the wigwag. It's important to look at the right parts of the wigwag. How you doing over there?
You know.
Close.
Eyeball number 4.
Eyeball number 4. I'm on reball number 2. And then I got a section of tubing in the kiln, 75 by 5.
Oh?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking massive. Big piece of clear.
I can just do a solid after.
Yeah, well, yeah, the second one's solid.
Okay.
And, yeah, one of them will be a pipe, one will just be a mug.
Yeah.
You can have the mug one. Good.
You know me so well.
I took my muck pipe out in a bar in northern DC on the patio, and I lit it up, and I took a swill from my beer and lit it up at the same time, like I've done so often. Swear to God, I had like 10 orders right there. Oh yeah. Everyone's like, whoa, did you just smoke your beer? Oh my God, I need one of those things. God's greatest invention, right there. Cannabis and beer. So I'm just kind of heating this tip up and working it down because it's sticking out so far. So I'll just barber it in at this point there. Get to the other side. Really helps to puff through it when you're barbering. So I did that. I don't have my blowpipe swivel hooked up. So I didn't get it very round at all, really, with these termination points sticking out. Save a lot of time if you just kind of round these off ahead of time. No big deal. Now we just gotta sink the heat into it. It's kind of a funny shape here. Little oblong. Kind of fun as it loses its heat. See it change in color. Alright, so now I just gotta gather this down. It's pretty thin. Little thin spots heating up right away there. So when you find a thin spot on the ball, kind of go next to it and around it. And all the other sides, the thicker glass you're heating up. And even just that reflective heat is enough to gather up that thin spot. Now this is still my Mirage flame. I'm not even using the Delta Mag at this point. I don't have long sleeves on. And, Delta Mag torch is pretty hot. Let's try it out. That gets things done, eh? Keeps the shot up fast too. There we go. Now we got the flow on. A little marver to get it round. Pretty much there. Real close. Alright. Now for 20 bonus points, who's playing guitar right now? 20 bonus points. Free spoon in the mail, actually. Free spoon in the mail. Who's playing? Who's on the guitar right now? Guess it out. I'm watching the chat right now. Who's on the lead guitar? Get to work. Here's free glass. Free spoon mailed to wherever you live in the world. Who's playing guitar? Nobody's guessing. It'll take a little while. I was just enjoying it, no one knew it was it.
Maybe we should crank it for a second. Could you crank that any higher?
Yeah, it's got some more.
Just for a minute. Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you, it might fool you because it ain't the Allman Brothers. It is not Greg Allman. He did not sit in there. Or Dwayne. Doesn't it sound like those guys though? Love me some Allman. See that post on Facebook? A friend of mine, Miracle in a way, a ticket to Chicago.
No.
Yeah, I might be going, bitch. I might be going yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm trying. I've applied for the position of his miracle.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I'm ready to buy a plane ticket tomorrow.
Oh man.
The cool thing is, a buddy of mine saved, I've also got so that's for the ticket for Friday night, and then a buddy of mine's got still a parking lot spot for Saturday night for me.
For Chicago.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Yeah, it's right next to the arena. That'll be where Shakedown Street's at, man. Anyway, should be pretty good. Might have to rent a car just to drive to the parking lot. I don't know if you're allowed to use the parking spot without a car, right? Yeah, no, we're just going in with we need a parking spot for our bicycles, or, like, what can you do? Alright. Okay, so, I gotta look back on the chat. Can't hear it. Well, nobody can hear it, so, fucking bad. I'm gonna win. It's Jerry Fucking Garcia.
Okay.
Good times. Alright, so I had to put my hole slightly off axis, which sometimes occurs when you're making, especially a ball this big, I'm thinking, right? So, if you note, I'm going to just spin this for you in front of the camera. Look how off-center that hole is. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's really hard to work with. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to quickly heat up my claw. I'm going to set my claw inside there. Now I'm actually going to heat up the other side here, making sure it's not too hot. And see how I'm working my arm like this, off axis, making sure the claw is on axis straight. So that's already trued up there. And I'm just pulling this pipe over to make sure it's centered on that hole now. There's a little trick for you. Now we don't need that in there no more. Pull that out. And there is, not quite round, but there's the other half of that reball. This is the one reball. Let's stick these two together and we got ourselves a cup. Alright, so I definitely want to use my blow hose and swivel for this. I'm going to plug this end. Get out my blow hose and swivel. Maybe bring that down 2 notches. There you are. Thanks, brother. Alright. So, let's connect these two things, shall we? So now, this is not easy work here. I'm going to be using the blow hose to just carefully inflate it as I work it, keeping the wall not too thin but not too thick. So, first I want the holes to be close to the right size. We have that now. I've got a plug in that end, my blow hose swivel in this end. We're ready. Now I'm going to line it up as I look at it. The terminations line up. Now it's difficult to talk with this blow hose and swivel in my mouth while I do this. Any kind of consonant will inhale, blow the glass out. Or exhale, I mean. So anyway, I won't talk for a minute. Maybe Rick will tell you a story. You gotta have a story, I can't say anything back.
I'm dealing with a situation.
Oh. Red alert? Or yellow alert?
No, we're okay.
Okay. Some of the audience knows the meaning of the red alert here. I told them that story.
Yeah, but that's the best story I ever heard in my life.
Yeah. I shared that on a show recently.
4 eyeballs on there, man. I don't know if I can fit any more. 4 on the floor.
Quadrilops.
Holy buddy, looks good.
Yeah, it did. Woohoo! That's always fun, eh? We just gotta get heat into both sides of the weld here. Into the ball, not so much on the weld. So I'm heating up next to the weld. Both sides.
So when you have a line, a crack, a weld, anything, you hit on either side of it and melt those together into it.
That's exactly it. And then you go in the middle, and then all three go together.
And then just blast the whole thing.
We're getting there. This is a nice size. My arms are hot.
Oh yeah. Woo, buddy.
Yup, my man. Trying to give it a nice big interior. This is a beer mug after all.
Hey, so I saw a former artist on your show, Walter Contreras.
Yeah!
He might have come up with a brand new fume technique.
The Odyssey fume. They're fuming, yeah, unicorn horns.
Oh. That's a feat.
That's what they're telling people it is. They're keeping it a secret. Alright. So, I might have to shrink this down a bit more. I don't know if this will fit in the 75. When you get a minute, will you pass me one of those 75 blanks over?
Are you trying to 7 bucks?
No. I'm going to suspend it in there. I just don't know if this will fit. It's too wide. So I've got some of this great big 75 by 5, I think it is. This should be a little thinner though. That's what I thought. Got sweat in my eyes. Hey, where's that? Where's this? That's what I brought it down for. I knew I was going to get it right. Strap your helmets, boys and girls. It's going to go here. Just get to work time here on the Redbeard Show. Ooh. Gather up that glass and marve her down. Marve her down. There we go. I'll tell you what. It's so hot in here. I'll tell you what. It looks like I gotta put heat all down this thing again. Yay. That's alright. I can do it. Pretty splattery looking wigwag. It's pretty cool. Like the points aren't sharp. Kind of around it. Kind of looks like splatter.
Oh yeah.
I love it. We'll call it a splatter wag. Invented right here. Oh, there's my robot. Robot. Do this half. That'll fit inside that thing. I'll tell you what. My right arm is just burning. Oh yeah, just on fucking fire. Fire!
So you want a little glass.
Don't forget your long sleeve shirt. Or keep it small. Morning, girls.
We're doing okay over here.
Alright. I'm doing okay.
One post, I got to put another post.
Dude, that's sick.
Then we got the side, is this a beer mug with a pipe on the side of it?
I think we
or
should.
a beer mug with a pipe going through it?
Oh, okay, I hear what you're saying. I think through it. Here I am.
Okay, so
Thinking the thing to go in the thing.
So I'm gonna, yeah, I got a solid post on the top brick connection. I'm gonna put a solid one on the bottom to blow it out so it's hollow.
Yeah.
With a half-inch clear tube going to the beer vessel.
Sure.
I'm having that beer.
Good idea. I think, yeah, both could be top or bottom.
Okay.
Bottom's better. Then we fill up the whole chamber with smoke.
Okay.
And you got still that extra there, or you're past that one?
Oh yeah.
There's loggers up there. Delicious loggers. Bowen Island. Big bunch of thirsty men. I'm just narrowing this whole vessel down somewhat. I need it to fit inside this other vessel. Yeah, I think that'll do though. Definitely. Okay, we're there. Yeehaw! We have arrived at the correct diameter. In my head, I was like a little kid. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Woo! Sweaty, sweaty, hot work. Having a good time down here in my basement. Joined with my friend Vagabond, who has turned invisible for the minute. Vagabond, goddamn. Oh, hey! Goddamn. Alright. So, one of the things I gotta do is put this on a putty. I'm gonna use a 7mm putty. I got a really long one here. Well, that's a really hot one there. That one's also hot. Everything's hot underneath my bench. Have you got a nice 8mm putty? Or 7? Thank you, sir. Hey, it's not hot at all over there.
Shorter if you want.
How come everything's not hot over there? Hey, you're not working hard enough. That looks alright. Now see what I mean by splatter wag?
Oh, hey, I like it.
It's just like really broad wags. I only spun it 3 times each. So it's kind of fun.
I like it. For a beer mug?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see it with the... Be patient, viewers. You shall soon be revealed. Yeah, I can't wait to... I don't know what we're going to have to do. Get Walter drunk to give up the secret? Like, what are we going to do here? Maybe we gotta swear, what's that called? Swear an oath of fucking allegiance to his fucking crown or something? Come on, Walter. Give it up, buddy. The glass curtain, the iron curtain, the glass curtain is fallen. The knowledge is free. I know. We'll guest him on the show.
There you go.
We'll put him on the spotlight.
Once again.
He's also got a whole bunch of gun mount glass, so we're gonna do a gun mount glass special. Pretty cool shit that is. It's electrode. The glass are them electrodes from the TV. Is that what they're called? Electrode rays? I don't know what they're called. Yeah. Vacuum tubes. Cool sticks. Okay, I gotta pop and tear a hole here.
You know, I went and got 3 old big TVs and one for it to get the glass out of it.
And?
Whole lot of work for a ½ inch of freaking glass that was attached to metal.
Yeah, I got one right here.
So
this is how long the ones he gets are.
So holy, thank you guys for doing it. Yeah, no, I got less than that.
2 inches. That's what we're talking about right there.
Awesome glass.
You can
see.
see.
Now it'll work.
Yeah.
And then dispose of the TV. So thank you, Walter, for.
Fuck yeah, Walter. Walter Contreras. Bringing it out of Alberta. And more Alberta. We did a show there. It was a lot of fun. We'll go back. But before that, we'll have the gathering and we'll see everyone there. So Pod TV will be broadcasting live all weekend. We'll have Jeremiah up there.
Oh yeah.
Cruising around the campground. Gotta make sure we got a good internet connection for the man. So right now I'm just opening up this open end. And I need to widen it out a little bit yet. And then I'm gonna flare the lip. I didn't really want to give out this process actually myself, but here I'm gonna, because I just said so. The glass curtain is fallen, the knowledge is open. Here we go. So just give it a little flare, just at the very end of it. You can use a reamer to speed things up. Just like that. See that flare? Final marver in front of me, just to make sure it's nice and flat. Have a good look at it. Looks good. Just warming it up here. Get rid of it, a little bit of devitrification. And then I'm going to have a safety brake. I haven't had enough safety brakes today. Safety is always priority number 3 or 4 here at Redbeard Show. So keep that in mind.
How's that? Solid up top.
Looks great.
Hollow, clear at the bottom. Okay.
Look at this guy.
4.
Look at this guy. I can
4
see
bigger.
that. Oh, man. Dibs on the first one.
Okay.
Well, you said you were wigwagging the second one.
Did I say that?
And I was making the eyeball.
It's been a couple of years since I wigged away.
Who's gonna get that one? We totally don't have time to do a second eyeball. We'll be lucky if we get this together. But I think what we'll get is that one sleeved, and then it's ready for that handle. Yeah, I think we can really do it. We're at an hour 13. Okay. Yeah, we'll give her another 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
we're golden. We're golden.
Alright, I'm done.
Oh,
Sorry
really?
to you.
Oh, man. You assemble.
You don't want to see me assemble.
I've seen you. You see that piece? That one, the one with the chainsaw with the busted blade?
Oh yeah.
I remember when you were putting that one together. Oh yeah, when it gets to that stage for Megabyte.
Start shaking.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're really worried about it. And rightly fucking so.
It's too much work.
Okay, so I'm going now with some. This is, I think this is the Wild Berry Shatter, is what it is, from Kind Selections again. Just happens to be out. I want to hit some White Rhino before we leave the show. It's got to be one of my top favorites, and it is my Beard Brothers concentrate. So, salut, cheers, wherever you might be, and thank you for tuning in. We ain't done yet. We're gonna put this thing together yet. Safety third. Get to work.
Safety third.
I think I'll take my time with this one. It's huge. It's just gathered up on the old dabber there. Woohoo! I can tell when the nail's slightly wet, not puddled, but slightly wet. Taste is so good. That's when you know you have the right temperature on your titanium. Alright, folks. What do you think?
I think I melted my GoPro.
Oh, come on. No way. Maybe I melted it.
It froze. We'll see what happens.
Uh-oh. I've had the GoPro pretty close. Chef Seamus has my GoPro right now. Chef Seamus, Cookie Seamus will be back at the gathering, featuring his fine culinary arts. Yeah, and a big shout out to Lum, Saskatchewan's. Fucking, the man, he's coming. He's bringing hundreds of pounds of meat, and he went out of his way to find grass-fed, organic, and no antibiotics, beautiful fucking meat, and he's gonna smoke it for a few days, or wherever it takes, before the show, and then we're gonna feature smoked brisket, whatever the fuck that's called, on a bun, and that's gonna be featured at the snack bar right next to the basketball tent, is what we're thinking. Because then you got your kitchen over there by the other campground. Anyway, it's a dialed setup. I hope you can make it.
I'm coming.
Oh, yeah. You fucking bet it.
I'll be there.
Alright. That was a big lungful. Woo! What's the chat saying? Let's make sure this is still on. Yeah, perfect streaming. Well, thank you very much. Live stream procaster says I'm perfect. Hey, I wasn't aware that it was perfection, but I strive. Alright. Let's see who's in the chat. Jam Band, Jordan, Weed Bowl.
Jordan?
Yeah. No gearhead. Or is he there and he's just not talking? Hell yeah. I am, of course, working while I am enjoying my libation. The kiln is heating that piece up for me. Striker?
Well, you saying libation just gave me another idea for a collab for us.
Let's
say on camera.
You should.
Say it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, we should do it.
Who's a fan of absinthe?
Absinthe. Oh yeah.
Because absinthe, you got your cup.
Yeah.
You traditionally have a metal spoon with slots in it. You put your sugar cube on, pour on, it drips through. You light it on fire. It melts. It drips through that. So I'm thinking we do a cup with a swivel glass spoon on top.
I can do that. Whoa. For absinthe? I've never had absinthe.
Oh, it's good.
Oh,
Well, it's
good.
not the original that they used to have, but it's like a black licorice taste minty drink.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh, my lungs are just recovering from that lovely big death.
Oh yeah.
I've been able to breathe. All right. Let's see if this is ready. So, got myself this massive piece of 75 mil. It's just massive. 75 millimeters. That's about what, 3 inches or something like that, I'm guessing? Yeah, 25 millimeters is 1 inch. And then I got this cup I made with a flared lip. Now this just happens to be the end of the tube with a totally straight edge, which is just perfect for this. If it wasn't the end of the tube, I would just try to make that perfect. So what I'll do is grab it with my Kevlar thing here and feed my punty right fucking through. See that?
Oh, you light it.
Oh shit! That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's fucking done. And now what I'm gonna do is just holding that tight. I'm actually gonna weld it to the end of my blow hose here. Oh, it's fitting up like a motherfucker. Hot damn! It's hot damn. I guess I sing opera when I burn my finger. I didn't realize that. Hey, new knowledge here. Alright, nice. Hot damn! That's hot. Okay, so there it is. It's ready for some welding action. However, that's hot like a motherfucker right here. You see that part right here? It's glowing hot. So what I'm doing, I'm just waiting now. I'll just wait. I'll wait. I'm gonna let that cool down. If I had a wet rag, I would cool it down even faster. You could blow on it. I'm gonna set it in the kiln so I can cool down. We'll have another dab.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, there's my brace. Woo! Set that in the kiln for a bit. Now, ow! That's still a hollow handle. I highly advise that you don't try to continue. Even with a long handle, I've tried, I swear to God, if I just make it longer, really thick, the weld is way over here, I won't burn myself. I won't burn myself. Oh man, every time I burn myself. Whether it's on your lip,
I've done it, and I've seen you do it.
Anyway, so we're at the part of the game where we gotta wait in the kiln for a minute. That's good. That one's sitting there too. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, bud.
Let's fix some other music for a second here. See what I can find. Oh, let's put on some ootsy tunes. I have some ootsy. You would like it. These guys played at a rave I held in Birken. Now I didn't hold it. Sorry, I hosted. Because these guys, really cool cats, their venue canceled at the last minute. And so I got a phone call. They heard I had a little amphitheater on this property I was renting. So I had this awesome farm in Birken, and the Uprising Festival came for a few days. It was awesome. So this is some West Coast crew from those guys. Change it up a bit here. Liven up the pace, y'all. And you can tell me if it's not. Make sure it's nice and loud. I don't think that it can be too loud. Well, maybe it could. And I'm trying to let this cool down. I think my lungs are ready for another dab. I'll do that. It's using this torch that gets my nail too hot. This time I'm getting the white rhino oil. That's some lovely stuff. So, what size dab do I want? Oh, pretty big, I say, pretty big. We'll go with that. Heat it up. Nail down. Megabon's rolling Frit over here. What are you doing?
Oh, let me do a second handle.
Fucking rights?
Not so many eyeballs. With a big tongue.
Oh, yeah. You want to have a camera on close up or anything?
Sure.
Sure. Let's do that. Right now, we maybe show how you form the can shape?
Sure.
Alright. Oh, look at me hitting it without a dome. Ah, you don't get too far on that process. Oh man, the flavor on that one's just divine. Alright. Rick's going on close up. Mega bomb. Maybe I'll go up here this time.
So I'm doing a skin tone eyeball with a red tongue for a handle. So I laid on my red tongue first. And now I'll jump on my skin tone for the eyeball.
Woo! That was a big dab. sweatshop, eh?
Yeah.
It's hot in here. I think it's time for the beer fridge in the shop, maybe. Now that I have a beer sponsor, it only makes sense, right?
Pretty much.
You know what would make more sense? An ice machine for my bubble hash needs.
I'll make you some margaritas with that ice.
I'm coming up on bubble hash season here. I got a lot to process. Oh, I haven't showed anyone, I haven't brought plants on the show in a little while, but...
Oh, you should grab a little something.
Well, they're all in the dark right now. I put them on the nighttime cycle, which is a really wise move. I live in the hot Okanagan, so to keep temperatures cool, in the room I run the lights at night. And they're air-cooled lights, so blasting the coldest air possible through the lights, right? It's a sealed room with CO2 and air conditioning when I need it. But right now, I don't even need air conditioning, which is awesome. I'm running Nebula and what's the other one again? I want to say God's Green Crack. I think it is, yeah. God's Green Crack, GBGC. They're looking good. Remo Nutrients on the job. I tell you, man. Yeah. Oh, I just heard this week too. They're going to be sponsoring the gathering.
Yeah.
As well. They're going to be sponsors. Lum is going to be buying all the oxygen. He's going to be like #1 sponsor. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, man. He's bringing all this meat for us too. That stuff's going to be for sale. Maybe he'll recoup a bit of cost to pay our oxygen bill.
Good man, Lum.
Oh, fuck yeah. So, gotta get out there this week to make sure I got all my sponsors nailed down. It's still hot on the end of my piece. So you're rolling it?
Rolling it.
Are you done rolling it yet, or what are you up to?
Almost. I'm going to flatten this tongue. I'm going to pull the tongue out, and then we'll flatten it. I'm just going to use this giant, nice marver that you have.
That's the tongue that's in your hand right now?
This is the tongue. Big
I got you.
tongue.
You want me to hold a paddle or a marver or a round
No,
marver?
I'm gonna just
lay it down.
I'm just gonna lay it.
Yeah, I did.
Just gonna lay it. This way. I'll figure out which way.
Vancouver Seed Bank asked if there's any special artists invited this year, and I think they'll just expect the usual crowd at the gathering. I did put the word out there to a few American artists, but these fellas are looking for me to cover their costs, and this isn't really that type of show. This is more of a meeting of your peers, and we just try to share the costs is what it's about. So that hasn't happened yet. We don't have any like big names coming up or anything like that yet.
Oh, you got big names though.
Well, we're the big names, my friend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We got Corey and Stratus and
You get Corey and Stratus.
Gibson, and we got Queens and Tank and those guys from Clockwork Studios. All those guys, Jed and
Goldfish, Kahuna,
JS Glass,
Pink,
P-Shab. HMK is coming. Jake, he just called me, emailed me today. His sister is coming as well. Lucy, G-Girl, and her friend. And yeah, so we're expecting a big crowd. Be at least, I'm thinking 48 glass blowing stations.
what was that?
Earthquake. Nothing major.
Alright, so I'm going to use a pizza cutter for my tongue groove. What do you think?
Yeah, give her. I love that tool. Fuck, that's still too hot. I might have to wear a glove for that. Copy a burger?
Yeah.
I can do it, yeah.
Yeah, I want you to copy a tongue.
Just stay there for a minute.
Yeah.
Not too close there. That's good. As long as it's curl it up at the end and you know it's a tongue. There's no big fucking red thing coming out of its mouth. It's kind of hard to figure out what it is. I don't know what this is. Is that a tentacle or an arm? Yeah, buddy. That looks like a beer handle. Beer mug handle. Killing it. And then you're gonna put an eyeball up top on that sucker. Still carve it. You can carve it yet if you need to. That's a nice crease still.
Oh yeah.
No doubt about it.
No, that's the tongue.
Yeah. You could fork the end of it.
Okay.
If you wanted to. That's pretty cool.
Is this one going to be a solid beer mug or a pipe?
That one would be solid if we even get to it. We're not getting to it. We're at an hour and a half.
Alright.
Well, I could just slam this piece on there.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. So I can bend this tongue back out.
Just that one. That's better yet. Anyway, we got this 75 mil at hand. Yeah. Look at that sucker. I do, if you want to make it a pipe, I've got these ones. Here, I'll show you. Remember these? That's already sleeved. And that's good size, dude. So there you go, slam her in. I'll just throw this in the kiln. How full is your kiln? I don't know if this will fit here. I'll throw this in the kiln. That one we already made. Okay, this piece here is ready to go. So you want to keep the camera or you want to?
No, you
I'm gonna do the big weld. I don't even know how that's gonna go. Maybe I should do it behind the scenes. Well, yeah. It's probably gonna break and fall. So I'll take the camera because that might be exciting. It's a really heavy piece, and I'm kind of regretting the handle it's on. Let's see if I get my angle right in one shot here. No, not even close. Oh, see daisy. Yeah, that's not bad. You don't get my face for a bit, but I'm too ugly for camera anyway. So I got my Kevlar glove on, my Michael Jackson glove. I'm ready. Hey! We're gonna take this out gently. I'm gonna dust it off. I'm gonna weld that thing up. Get my paddle out here. Dude, this thing's so big. It's just unreal. Make sure you got a big enough torch if you're attempting this.
Oh, with Kevlar.
Yeah, Kevlar glove, big torch. It's pretty hot right now. It's a big piece. It's emanating a lot of heat. That's how my beard got so red. Well, so my brace is now broken off. So that's what's happened. But it should be good still. We'll keep going. I'm not looking forward to blowing through this. It's so hot, I can't even touch it with my hand. Maybe I don't have to. Just let gravity weld it on. Cut one out. Yeah, I might have.
Did you put hot in?
No, it's pretty sharp down there.
Oh, buddy.
I'll be alright. That's how my beard got so red. Arr, I can't help myself. God damn it. One time I swallowed a piece of glass, just in this type of circumstance. It was the end of the blowpipe.
Oh no.
And shattered off in my mouth.
Oh no.
Yeah. It went to the very back of my throat.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, you know, way back here.
No.
Way past the Adam's apple, right? Yeah. So I call fucking the hospital or whatever the fuck. I'm on the phone and I'm trying to talk because I was the only one home to the nurse or whatever, and I went a glass in the back of my throat. I've got a glass in the back of my throat and I don't want to swallow it. What should I do? I do anyway. So they just said, go ahead, swallow it, you'll be fine. Oh shit! That's what they said. Your stomach, you won't even cut it, they said. It's really sharp. It's a broken on glass. It's really sharp. It cut my butthole. It will cut my butthole. Anyway, no, they're like, no, it won't cut your butthole. You have a really elastic skin down there in your stomach, and you're good. Anyway. And I was good. I never noticed any big deal. Your stomach just carried it through. It probably crunched it up into fine bits. Anyway, look at that. It fucking worked.
Hey.
Hey, how about that? It's always a happy thing when it works. So the hole's in the bottom, Okay, so I'm not going to heat that because this has been not near the heat in a long time. This is hot. This part hot. This part hot. Not hot. No heat. Crack. Put and kill. Right away. Alright. So that's the most there we go. That was the scary part. I think I need a safety brake. This reminds me of going to Shambhala all those years ago. I haven't been in a long time. It's like you're going to Burning Man. Well, when the bus is ready, right?
My sister is quite high up on the hierarchy of Burning Man. So when you're ready.
She's high on Burning Man. I've heard that before.
She goes months early.
Months?
Months early.
Oh, boy.
Fuck, that's hard.
Wow. Well, that's a monster dab. I'm gonna have some more white rhino here. There's the fruit. It's pretty fucking hot in here, It's getting fucking hot in here. I need an air conditioner. Yes. Oh, let me check the chat. Hey, we're still working. Looks like we're working. Live on the Redbeard Show. Someone's commented on how I burnt and cut myself on the show. I don't think I cut my lip. I don't think it turned out to be a cut. And I was saying that earlier. Yeah, I said it's probably like fucking NASCAR. If everyone's just waiting for the fucking crash, right?
Oh yeah, they're hoping.
Anyway, I don't know. I'll try not to let that fulfill you. That is hilarious. Sure it's not his penis. Run over. Alright, what's going on? That was good. A little bit of piney turks in that. You want a dab, man? You alright? Alright. I'll get you after it too. Woo! Alright. Well, what do you think? Stick this fucker together soon.
Rubber in.
So, hole in the bottom. Welds up top.
Yep. Saw up top, hold it up.
Well, I might as well bring it over there. Well, I think I'll move this out a bit. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to put everything on your handle. It's way way more stronger looking than the wood I got over there. You think? I think so.
Yeah, the handle should be good.
Looks good. Just needed to bend it out a little there. Woo! Alright. So, just looking at the size hole you got me. You know what I might do?
Flare it out more?
Well, no, should I put a little perk in it? A little cross there again?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think we'll actually use it as a water pipe though. They always got that option.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's leave it wide open. Let's leave it wide open. It's way down here. You didn't put a carb on it. We talked about that. No carb.
No carb.
It's easier that way. You don't need a carb in this case. It's kind of a novelty item with the with it being a pipe mug. Oh, perfect size, eh?
Oh, beautiful.
Perfect size. Okay, so let's get a whole pot. A little bit of dust right next to my spot there. Remembering, don't cut myself in the lip on the sharp end. Redbeard. Fuck. Short memory I got, you know? Oh, you don't want to do it. I'm going to tackle Reamer to the rescue. Alright. Preheating the top part where I'm going to put the weld. Let's get this on. So I'm getting both sides hot. Oh, Crack City!
I heard a big...
Oh, Crack fucking City! Woo! Yeah, fucking right. It's horrible. It's horrible. Got the rim here. Oh, right down there. Oh, fuck, it's huge. I don't think that's savable, folks. Well, what's savable is the piece in the middle. So, should we try to get that out of there, or what should we do here? Well, we were keeping these for ourselves. I could just stitch that. Oh! I thought I had it hot enough. Oh, it's spider webbing out. Spider webbing out. Spider webbing out. Motherfucking holy shit. Spider webbing out. Yep. I think we got a total loss on the outer shell. The inner shell, you might be able to see. Yeah, the inner shell has not cracked.
Nice.
Now, they're really close together. Like, half inch apart, quarter inch. I think I'm going to just try to melt it down and see what we can do here. Yeah. Here we are, live Spot TV, Crack City. It happened. So I'm just making sure that my rim here, that's my dangerous part here, the rim of the piece where I did the weld. I'm trying to make sure the cracks aren't at the rim. As long as they're south of that rim, I think I can work things out here. I got a huge hole in there, so there's no puffing. Oh well, look at this, eh? think about it, probably end the show. Looks like I'm tagged on the side here.
Uh-oh.
Fuck, dude. Didn't make it. I gotta do over. And like the show has been going for an hour and 45, and you know,
Yeah.
so be that. Luckily, I got all this tubing in the kiln here. Let me show you. I got lots of tubing left. So that's one of the struggles of being a glass blower. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you're covered in sweat, some blood, some tears.
Yeah,
That's really bad though. There's no point actually going on, but it's saved here.
yeah.
So I think what I do is let it cool down,
Yep.
and then yeah, I'll heat it up and remove the insides.
Yep.
But I'll probably pull the handle out, and maybe let it be very cool to do that. I don't know yet. I can't think about it right now. So luckily I have these amazing kilns. I just throw it right in there.
Doing it tomorrow.
Thanks, Angel. We'll do that another day. But yeah. Oh, but you know what we could do is just have the other lug ready. We could just slam your handle on that. Remember I did backup?
Oh yeah. Oh, that one.
This is actually a Karma Cup prototype. Karma Cup 2014. I was going to put handles on here. But it ended up being too heavy. This is heavy. Hold that for a second. Hold on.
Oh no.
It's 75.5 over 50 by 5. So there's a lot of weight to this. Anyway, I got a hole there, but I could easily put your thing on right there.
Yep.
Pop that off right there.
Maybe that one. I got issue with this one.
Now, one thing I think I should flatten it. Alright, well, we're back in the game. You thought I was going to end the show, didn't you? Well, you're not done with me yet. So flattening with that brace in the bottom is a little bit different game. You need to make sure you get it really hot at the center where that brace is attached. It's basically just going to mushroom out from there, and we're going to puff as I flatten.
Very nice.
Almost there. Do one more. There we go. You know who I was thinking of when I pulled this out from the prep pile? Dirty Dave, my shirt sponsor. He was saying he drinks smoothies in the morning. He needs a new smoothie cup.
Oh yeah.
This might be his. I don't know if he can afford it though. It's gonna be pretty rich. I mean, you see how long it took me to make this cup? Okay, well, there we go. Just like, what's that guy's, Mr. Dress Up? When I was a kid watching that show, he'd pull all kinds of shit out from underneath his bench, like, look, it's a newspaper tree, ta-da! I was always like, how the fuck did you do that? Fuck! Throw that shit down. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
I think I'll attach that next one off camera, maybe. What do you think? We're at 2 hours now. That's a long ass episode.
I'm in the neighborhood, so I'll come back and we'll continue this.
I just let that on there though. Should I do it?
Yeah, maybe. You got this.
One more dab. Another dab. One more dab. Big dab. Should be hot enough. If it's not, that's a good thing.
going, sometimes with glass blowing you need really mellow calm yourself.
That's awesome. That's really low temp. Don't get to take the dome on, or it'll get stuck on. Alright, well, minute per millimeter. That's 5 millimeters thick. Hasn't been 5 minutes? It really hasn't. Maybe I'll take a minute to go over my sponsor list to remind y'all how great these people are. And then at the end of the show, I can just hit stop. How's that sound? Okay? Because I like to do the sponsor list at the beginning and the end. We won't forget anybody. So don't forget about Vancouver Seed Bank. Who's in the chat room? If you got questions, get in the fucking chat. Talk to ASP. Love you guys. Thanks for always giving away genetics on the show. I want to thank Kind Selections, Beard Brothers Concentrate, and Prairie Mountain Lifestyle for sending me this amazing medicine in the mail. You guys are awesome. If you're a registered Canadian patient, MMAR or PR, get in touch with those guys. You can get that sent to you too. I want to thank Dirty Dave Limited. He makes some awesome shirts. He's a really fun guy. It's a good cause. He's supporting a lot of local artists around him. Let's see if I can see who made this one. Sometimes there's an artist name in the corner. No, I don't see it. Dirty Dave Limited. Get him down at 307 West Hastings Street, Mark Emery store. And in Kilns, hey dude, Remo Nutrients. Hey, Remo. Hey, I got some Girl Scout cookies. You want to smoke some Girl Scout cookies? You want to do that in the Kano? Here we go. Little Girl Scout cookies in the Kano clothes. And left someone at the end. Beer sponsor! 12 Kings Pub. They're in Vancouver, 12th and Kingsway. Go check them out. They're awesome folk. It's just a nice little pub. Ground level entrance. Cannabis friendly, although you cannot smoke in the bar, but you certainly can roll on your table and enjoy it right outside the door. You are not going to get complained about there. So, yeah. That might be time to get that piece out of kill now. It's really heavy. It's like a workout. Redbeard's workout hour. Hey-ho. Your handle looks a little small, but we'll put it up top. Up top, that's a nice sign. Can you put that back in the kiln for me? I gotcha. Thanks, Rick. So, here we go. And I'm going to need it back if you don't mind just being on standby for me. Yeah. That'd be really helpful. Then I don't have to move much. Let me read that hole and I'll take it back. I hope I didn't put that too high. I might have drifted up. That'd be a tragedy if I did. Hey, alright. Let's see. Oh, I nailed it. You're alright. Okay. This handle's over here though. That's different. That'll work. So, I'm gonna mash this one first. Give myself time. What's that? Oh, you got it? Dude. Awesome. Whoa, I just fucked it up. Yeah, just fucked it up. I'm gonna bust that open. You can recover. I'll bring it back close. I fucked it up. Maybe we'll do the Jesus seal. See what I did there?
Little blowout?
No, I'm not going to bother. I've already cracked it. But see what I had there?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just press that in and I'll pop it out. We'll just work that well out. That'll be fine. Alright. Well, you win some, you lose some. We'll see if we win this one. I have to tell you, there was a crack, and I just got rid of it. A great big crack on the mug. And it went away as soon as I touched it, so luck is with us right here. I'm working on the solid weld of it first. And as long as that's good enough where it won't crack, I can go work on the well. Alright.
It still looks heady as...
Yeah, it's fine, eh? I just gotta keep it warm, but not get it liquid. When you gotta weld and you gotta work on it, you're waiting for your brace to set up. You just gotta wiggle it, just kind of wave through the heat like this.
Always movement.
Yeah, that's not enough to get it liquid, but it's hot enough to keep it warm.
You can dance with it, it seems not to crack. If you just stick it in, usually it cracks. But
Yeah.
in and out, up and down, all around.
Got the smallest pinhole here.
Clear, it's clear.
Yeah, and I just give it a little swipe and it's gone. It's good. And it's a dry pipe. This will be for Dirty Dave, I think. Oh, another pinhole. No big deal. Just grab it with your little 7mm rod and close it up. No big deal. Okay, just letting that set up. Let's hit the bottom of that weld. We got a Girl Scout cookie Kano bag right here behind me. Oh, it smells good. There's enough leakage in the bag, I can tell. Ah. Thanks, brother. Been an amazing volcano assistant today. Big thanks to Dave and the backstage crew here. Behind the scenes. Awesome. Looking good. Almost there. One more hit on the weld from this side. Oh, it's already there. I think we're done, bud. Perfect. Okay. Last thing I think I'll do is take this piece here off. Keep it nice and long. There we have, well, backup plan B, but it's still awesome. It's huge! Look at the size of this mug.
Massive mug.
This is going to be for Dirty Dave's smoothies, I believe. But anyway, there, we did it! Fastened that handle on a decent mug. On the Karma Cup 2014 first place prototype mug. I got 2 more of those. If you think you're special enough to have one of those, contact me. Alright, check it out. That's going in the kiln. And that's going to close the show real soon. That is fucking heavy, I gotta tell you. Yeah! And look at that, candle bag ready.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother. Awesome time.
Good to be back home.
Good to have you back in the Great White North. We're going to keep you this time.
Yeah.
And thanks for tuning in and enjoying as much as we did, I hope. And if you got any questions or concerns or anything else I could ignore, no, anything else I could help you with, contact me. Got any ideas for a future show? Do you make music that I can play in the background?
We need music.
Are you a glass blower I should visit when I come to Chicago? I hope I can go to Chicago. Oh. It's the weekend after the gathering, so it's pretty quick. Look flat. Oh. We'll see. We'll see. I was over it, right? I was past that. So I was like, oh, Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm just going with the flow. Let's see where the universe takes us. Thank you so much for tuning in to Pod TV. Have a good day. Hey!